What's up, you guys? Tana Ashley here, and today I want to talk all things booty. Hi. So if you're struggling to get a better booty, this live will definitely help you. I'm going to be going over what to eat, how to train, even topicals that you can be putting all over that sexy body, honey, that will help you get rid of that cellulite, have better textured skin, and all that good stuff. So if that sounds like something you want, tap those hearts. I want to see those hearts. All right, let's dive right in. So as far as eating, a lot of times when I talk to women, the two things that they are most scared of is eating too much protein and too much carbs. So they're always like, yeah, I'll do like a little bit of protein, but I don't want to overdo it because then all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm going to be like, I'm going to look like a big old buff bodybuilder and it's going to be terrible and scary and I'm going to look like a man with a big neck. And I'm like, no, honey, that's not going to happen. You do need that protein to actually repair your muscle. And us ladies do not have enough testosterone to truly get bulky. So if you feel like you are bulky from the way you train and the way you eat, you're doing something wrong and you need to talk with me. So slide in them DMs. Next, carbs. This one is huge for women. Every time I jump on a call, yeah, I'm trying to stay away from carbs. I know that every time I have carbs, I blow up. Anyone on here like that? Tap those hearts if so. That is a huge myth, you guys. We do need those carbs to actually repair our body. We need them for our brain. We need our protein, we need our fats, we need our carbs. So cutting out any of that stuff is not good. All I could say cut back on would be the processed carbs, the processed sugars, alcohol, sugar drinks. Stuff of that sort is what you really want to stay away from. You need those macronutrients to truly thrive and feel your absolute best. So make sure that you have 3 solid meals each day. I always tell you guys this, if you're doing intermittent fasting, make sure you're breaking your fast. This is pretty much just in general. If you're struggling to drop some belly fat, I'm all bloated right now because I just ate a lot of food. I was like looking at my belly, I'm like, whew. That's a big old belly right there. But just in general, you guys, when you're sleeping at night, majority of people don't eat. So first thing, you're eating breakfast in the morning. Make sure you are eating protein and fat for your first meal. You don't want to be eating a carb because your insulin's going to spike up. And if you pair that with a fat, it's easier to store as an actual fat. So make sure that your first meal is always going to be a protein and fat. You can start introducing carbs in your second meal. But have 3 solid meals, you guys. Don't be afraid of your protein, your carbs. Get a little healthy fats in there, all that good stuff. Next, let's talk about training. I'm going to be talking about resistance training and cardio to help better up that booty. And then we'll get into some creams that'll help you get rid of that cellulite. Okay. So a lot of times when I talk to ladies, it's like, I don't know, I go to the gym and I just squat all day, every day, 20 million days a year. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but majority of the time they just say, well, I just want to focus on my lower body. So I'm going to do squats or I'm going to do kickbacks. And you have to mix it up, you guys. You need to mix it up with the compound workouts like squats, compound exercises like squats, I should say. And then doing the isolation movements such as kickbacks. But doing a nice superset of that is really how you take advantage. I would recommend starting with a compound movement and then doing the isolation movement as your actual superset. That's how I like to train lower body. And then when it comes to, and then I should talk about reps, sorry. And then as far as reps, like rep range, if you're really trying to build, I would say stick anywhere from 8 to 12 reps. And then for sets, I always recommend 4 to 6 sets. And then when it comes down to cardio, I always recommend doing interval sprints. That is one of the best ways to just burn that fat, build that booty. And then the other second favorite for glutes would be the Stairmaster. I know so many women love that thing, but I do not recommend doing over 30 minutes of cardio. You really only need like 20 minutes of interval training. So that's that. And if you guys have any questions, we can start diving into some questions. Do I lift heavy? I do not lift heavy anymore. I used to lift heavy. If you scroll down to like the very bottom of my page, you would see I would slap on 45s, on 45s, on 45s. And I was just like, beast mode. And then I got old. I was like, this old bitch cannot be lifting that heavy shit, okay? My back hurts, my neck hurts. Oh, my hip, okay. But that's why I do like more body weight stuff and more focused on just really having that tension on that muscle. So yeah, but you don't have to lift heavy in order to really sculpt your body. I haven't lifted heavy in probably 4 or 5 years, and I feel like I'm at my best body. This is where I've been the happiest, and I just dropped 54 pounds after having my daughter, so they're good. There's a little muscle, so that's okay. I'm good, I'm happy. So let's talk about some creams. I know a lot of people, a lot of women I should say, struggle with cellulite, and you guys, it is normal. There is a way to just kind of rub it in and get rid of, well, the appearance of cellulite. So I would recommend mixing some coconut oil with some cinnamon oil or grapefruit oil and just rubbing it in your problem areas. Another great thing to use is a coffee scrub in the shower, and just massage and just try to just flush that system and make sure you're really just giving that area some extra love wherever you're holding your cellulite. But just know it is normal, and there are things that you can do to really work on that. If you're dealing with a lot of cellulite on the back of your legs, which is your hamstrings, you want to be doing like hamstring curls. You can do that on a ball. You can do laying down hamstring curls at the gym. You can do standing hamstring curls, but really making sure that you're isolating that right there. Stiff leg deadlifts are great. Single leg deadlifts are another great one. So give those a try. Make sure you are really getting that oil and ointment on there. You don't have to spend crazy expensive money on cellulite creams. All you have to do is make your own at home. You can order some essential oils on Amazon with some coconut oil and you're good to go. And I always say make sure you use that coconut oil, especially if you're using the cinnamon oil, because if not, you will burn your skin. And if you guys do want to kick it up a notch and you want to start adding some supplements in there, I do recommend using my Max Burn. That's a fat burner that's going to help suppress your appetite, curb your cravings, and make sure that you tap into that stored fat to actually burn for energy. And then if you need a protein, if you really want to stay on top of your protein and get it in, I recommend my Whey Protein. There are digestive enzymes in it, so that way you're not going to be bloated and feel like crap from it. It is a very clean protein. It is cold pressed, so it's easier for absorption and better for you. So make sure you check that out. All you have to do is head on over to the link in my bio. And if you really want to cut out all the nonsense with everything we just talked about, the Pumpkin Butt Challenge is now starting for November. Month 1 was already done in October, so if you missed your chance on getting in on month 1, you still have a chance to get in for month 2. We're doing some really great stuff. People are having great results. I've had some clients that have lost 15 pounds in the past month, which most people think is completely absurd and unheard of during the holiday season. And I want to tell you, it is not impossible. It is definitely doable, especially now. We need to start taking advantage of those holiday calories. I was someone who was so scared of the holidays back in the day. It was like the holidays would approach and I would like try to diet down super hard. Then I'd binge eat and then I would just completely fall off and just be in this terrible cycle. So I had an extra 40 pounds on me. It wasn't cute. I didn't feel good. I had high cholesterol. She was a mess. So I really mapped out how to really navigate the holidays, so that way you can take advantage of those calories and build the body you want with those calories, instead of packing on the pounds and like, cool, I'll wait till New Year's. It's like you're gonna wait till fucking New Year's and then you're gonna be 15 pounds heavier. Like, oh, okay. So get it started now. Don't be like everybody else and put your goals off, because that's all we continue to do is, I'll start next Monday. I'll start next Monday. Like, stop doing that to yourself. So go get your spot with the Pumpkin Butt Challenge. You get set up with meal guides, workout guides, form videos, supplement guides, your support with our Facebook group. You can email me at any time And there is a $500 cash prize that I will be announcing in December when the challenge is complete. So all you have to do is head on over to the link in my bio, hit Pumpkin Butt Challenge, get your spot, make your account, log in, and go build that pumpkin butt, baby. All right, love you guys.